the lizard man of Scape swamp in relation to the identity of the lizard man. Theories such as living dinosaurs and even offshoots of evolution in which reptilian hierarchy continue to evolve along the same path as early primates. At one point in time, reptiles ruled the earth. It is not out of the realm of possibility that the most dominant species on the planet could continue to evolve in small numbers unseen by mankind, often found and seen in creeks by early Native Americans, primarily in Alabama, Georgia, and in South Carolina. They received their names from numerous streams in their country, according to myths and tales of the southern east United States. The creek encountered a human-sized monster in the area. Several Native Americans were out together and formed a hunting camp. A hunter came back and said, "I have found a big bear tree." He told the rest of the camp, and they said to one another, "Tomorrow morning we set out, build a fire there, and smoke the she-bear out so we can see her." So they started a fire under it. The smoke filled up the hollow inside, and soon a big lizard came out. The people saw it and ran away. The big lizard jumped down and gave chase. It continued to run until it caught up with him and came back with him. After it brought him back, it came back with him and threw him down the tree. Then it chased after another and did the same thing over and over again until all the people were brought back. When the big lizard got there with the man, until one of them had escaped and got away, he told his people how the big lizard had killed all the others. The first modern reported sighting of the creature was recorded by Christopher Davis. Davis said he encountered the creature while driving home from work at 2 a.m. on June 29, 1988. According to his account, Davis stopped on a road bordering Scape swamp in order to change a tire that had blown out. When he was finishing up, he reported having heard a thumping noise behind him and having turned out to see a creature running towards him. Davis said that the creature tried to grab him out of the car and then jumped on the roof as he tried to escape, clinging onto the car as Davis swerved from side to side in an effort to throw the creature off. After he reached home, his side view mirror was found to be badly damaged, and scratch marks were found on the car's roof. Though there were no physical evidence of the encounter, I looked back to see something running across the field towards me. It was about 25 yards away, and I saw the red eyes glowing. I ran into the car, and as I locked it, the door handle, I could see him from the neck down, with 3 big fingers, long black nails, and green rough skin. It was strong and angry. I looked in the mirror, and I saw a blur of green running. I could see his toes. When he jumped on the roof of my car, I thought I heard a grunt, and then I could see his fingers. In the month following the Davis sighting, there were several other reports of large lizard-like creatures and unusual scratches and bite marks found on cars. Most of these had occurred within a 3-mile radius of the swamps of Bishopville at the time. Local law enforcement officials reacted with a mixture of concern and skepticism, stating that a significant number of sightings had been apparently by seemingly reliable people for them to believe that something tangible had been seen, but also that it was more likely to be a bear than a lizard man. 2 weeks after Davis's sighting, the sheriff's department made several plaster casts of the apparent 3-toed footprints measuring about 14 inches in length. The sightings attracted tourists interested in seeing the creature and hunters interested in tracking it. and nearby radio stations offered a $1 million reward for anybody who could capture the creature alive. However, reports of the creature began to decline, with the last credible encounter being reported in July. The lizard man was described as having green, scaly skin, either red or orange eyes, 3-fingered webbed hands. It stood about 7 feet tall and had a stride of around 40 inches. The lizard man is said to inhabit areas of swampland in and around Lee County, South Carolina, along with the sewers and towns near the swamp. I will leave this up to you. Real or fiction?